What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Align in the Stars. I'm Jordan, and normally you'd know that Todd was in the background pressing buttons, but I'm using Restream for the first time.
And I found, you know what? You can't play sounds over top of that.
I realized that.
Yeah, it won't play sound effects over top of the intro.
So no more epic farts over the top of the intro, but hey, it went lowbrow, and so we'll just bring it lower during the stream. So how about that? How's everybody doing? It's Thursday. I'm tired as hell, but we're...
You like this part?
The low F.
Yeah.
One of my favorites.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. Yes. First time using Restream. How has it been so far? Has there been really any issues?
It's a learning curve. It has some limitations. It has some things it doesn't do, but I keep writing feature requests, and I'm like, make it more like StreamYard. Basically, but there's other things that StreamYard also didn't do that would have been nice. So I'm just, but for half the price, you can't complain. So
can't complain.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah, look at that. Oi, what's with all the Augie Boggy up in here? I don't know.
We got Skull. We got Ken.
Hey, how's it going, Ken?
We got
new phone. Oh,
Keith Rooney.
Keith's here, and Eric's here already.
Trent's here. Let's see.
What's up,
Doug
man?
Smith is here. Everybody's here. Hold on. Who did his new phone? That's nice. All right, hold on. It's not easy to get back to this anymore. You know what I mean?
I know. It's not as like... I was kind of messing around this morning. I'm like...
There. Oh,
nice.
God.
I love it. Well, I've been promising the Falcon for a few weeks, and I got it out of the package, so it's all good to go. It's back behind me. I've been doing a bunch of work, actually. It sucks not being able to have a day off to actually stream with you guys, but like having a couple of days off without Cat has been nice because I've been able to actually do work. So in addition, I'll go ahead and pull it on the screen right now. In addition to the Falcon, as we've been working on, I'll go ahead and go to the overhead here. So I went ahead and primed and basically assembled the runabout. It turned out great. I went ahead and did this. So I basically I created the roll bar with this piece, and then so I could paint everything separately. And then I learned from Ken, don't spray paint wires. So
don't do that.
Covered those. Yep. And then basically I went through, and to answer Jody's question from last week, what am I going to do for the warp crystal? I wound up, it's underneath a piece of tape right now, but I wound up using just some UV resin. I drilled out a hole and put some UV resin down there, and then I have a programmable LED underneath there. So basically, everything's ready to go. So when we come back next week to this build, I've been going through creating the program for the Arduino. I'm going to run it by you before we go ahead and like do the install. And I've been thinking about Andrew and the tisk 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 as that I felt as he's like, oh, you're going to leave the controller inside the model, huh? So we're going to build a base and we're going to run all the wires off the bottom of the model.
Oh boy.
it's,
Are you
it's
worried about
fine.
the controller failing?
Not necessarily. He is.
Well, yeah, but he's building multi-$1,000 commission models. This is, not that.
So there's that. There's also been the thought that I may use super glue to hold the lower half on versus like Tamiya. That way I can like snap it apart if I need to later on. I've thought about creating a port. So I've kind of given some thought, but basically I just kind of want to get this thing done. So I did go through as well before we get into the Falcon. I keep just delaying the inevitable here. But I also went through, I fixed all the broken LEDs. So I got some new LEDs wired up into there.
Oh, good.
They need to resist them down a little bit because
what'd you do about the one up coming to the floor that you broke the pin off of?
I literally I did everything I could to get some light up there, and I couldn't.
Nothing.
Anything.
That's all right.
It's fine, and it's going to be displayed this way. So, also as well, what I did for the LED in the back is I took a warm white, put it on that directly on there, and then I used a cool white right here to sit back behind the console. Because that console is going to be a little bit brighter, and so I want to because we're going to be looking at the model from this way because that's how I'm going to display it.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then the last thing I need to do is get the transporter pad LED installed. But basically, this thing is ready to go. I went and took instead of using like Tamiya paint or primer for this, I went ahead and bought was it Krylon because it has the what's it called? The adhesion promoter built into the primer, so it's going to help hold the paint for all the next layers. And so I already have all the paints that I need for this. So basically, next week when we come back, it'll be getting all the assembly done. I'll have the Arduino programmed up and ready to go. I sat there and wrote code for probably about 3 hours the other night and checked
for you.
Dude, I checked it the first time and it cleared. There was no issues. It was kind of crazy. So, but I have yet, I got out the breadboard, but I haven't had a chance to test anything just yet. So, but yeah, so basically this turned out really good. Like the assembly is nice and easy. It did turn out really, really good. I also got the rear windows painted and installed. There's some micro crystal clear holding it in place, so I got to clean that up a little bit still. But got the windows installed. I went through and taped everything off, so it was a bit of a pain in the ass, like taping off the inner part there with the where the impulse engines are, and like dropping the tiny reflected the warp core. Yeah, there's a tiny little strip of tape down in there to light block in between. Like it's just ridiculous. So yeah, this is a lot of fun. So I got all that done and ready to go. So next week, there should only probably be another maybe one. Calling it serious, which is awesome. So.
Oh, your mic is sounding really weird.
What?
Is it in noise canceling mode? I see 2 lights on.
Yeah. How's that?
Oh, you can hear more noise, but you sound better. It was getting muffled and acting weird.
Strange. All right. Yeah.
Let me catch you up on Chase.
Chat
here real quick. Yeah, right. Jody asked a while ago, did you find the sound I added? I did look through the sounds, but unless you added it to the Aligning the Stars folder, I do not see a new sound. I think he means a sound effect. So,
got it.
And then you saw Donnie was here. Doug says, hey, I love you guys, and I hate the runabout. Eric says, man, it is snorting an ashtray outside. It's like snorting an ashtray outside. Michigan, source of the cyclospora, by the way. is getting pounded with all those, I guess, all the wildfire smoke. So from Canada,
It's normally the Pacific Northwest, so it's kind of nice that
yeah.
it's not.
Well, it's Eastern Canada on fire this time.
Yeah. Yesterday was 95 and sunny. Today it was 59 and pissing rain.
Oh, I missed that. Donnie says he always puts the Arduino on the base just in case. And then people saying, "Oh, Ron's here," or this is Russ. Ron.
Hey,
Russ.
How's it going?
Sorry. And then Donnie says, "No interior in the back?" Question mark.
No, I just wanted to get this one done. We're gonna put the interior in the next runabout that I build. I just didn't feel like doing another green strawberry full set. I just after what's it called? After the Razor Crest and then this model, I'm kind of over it right now. And the what do you call it? Jesus. And what was it? The stupid electronics on the Star Destroyer. Like that thing sucked. Okay, so I'm gonna go over to the free cam here real quick. And so the Falcon is done. I started disassembling something earlier so I can like start figuring it out. But the flat coat is on. And so everything all turned out really good. I also got, after we strip this thing apart, I'll show you the bottom. But I got the bottom all done. So basically everything is all taken care of and assembled. And so as the stream video, as the name of the video implies, or the stream, so what's next? The plan is, for as crazy as this is, let's go over to the top cam here. For as crazy as this is, I'm going to take it apart. So there's a couple things. Let me go ahead and get the free cam set up over on the side here. So there's a couple things that really annoy me about having the interior on this build, especially with the plate that sits over the top. So there's a plate that sits over the top that will basically make it so that you can lift it off and see the inside of the interior. But the problem is right here, there's this gap. And I can't, for the life of me, get it to sit flat. And it's because when you actually go inside, in order to go inside and open it up, you have to... Oh, wrong camera. I'm such a professional. You have to take off the rectenna and then take off the top, which is great.
I'm going to glue my top down, right?
Yeah, so... that's what I'm going to do here too.
I mean, I know we painted all the interior red. I did on mine too, but I am not going to put the interior in. I will show how it goes in, but that's it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do the interior. I'll keep the interior out of it. Just, I don't know, maybe I'll make it a separate display or something. But
yeah, same.
And then I can do whatever I want with it, and then I'm going to glue that panel on.
Yep, and that's the thing. Like, this is not...
What other panel fell off there? What's sitting on your turret?
Oh, it's just like one of the side from over right around here. I lightly glue them in place. Yeah, like, I mean, it was a lot of fun building it and all that, but like, unless you do the paragraphics mods and get all that crap, it just doesn't look as awesome as it could look. And it interferes with the model itself looking proper. And you're using magnets to hold it down. If you don't set the magnets properly, they're not going to quite sit flat. And so I'm like, no, the only thing that I'm going to keep on the interior are the turrets. I am going to remove all the glass pieces. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to keep the turrets because those are pretty cool.
The gun ports, right?
The gun ports, yeah.
And the cockpit.
Yeah, and the cockpit, exactly. Yep. And then for the cockpit, as soon as I can afford it, I found a 2.5-inch screen that's round. And inside, I'm going to basically... replace the back of the cockpit, and I'm just going to put a screen and have it animated with different like little scenes with like Han and Chewie sitting in the cockpit.
Yeah.
All four, like with Obi-Wan and like just different like little things. Like it's like $42 for the screen. I can't afford it. I got the new Arduino, and that's all I could get. So it's one of those things. But like, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna remove the interior, and we're actually gonna do that today. We're gonna start with doing the landing lights, and then I want to get the rear around the engines. I want to get those 3D printed pieces for the engine deck. So that's going to be the plan. I'm not going to go super crazy. There is also a thought about adding smoke to this, but the more I think about it, the less I want to do it because I worry about damaging it. So I did talk to the people at Wonderfest, and they're totally fine with having light vapor and light smoke. So it's still something that I'll consider, but that might be something that I do just before Wonderfest. We'll see. So yeah, let's just go ahead and start tearing this thing down. So the name of the game today is to take this thing apart, even though I just finished it, and basically strip it all the way down to the lower panel. And then I'm going to show you guys the image with all the landing lights on the bottom. So if you guys watched the Perfect Grade streams that we did a couple years ago, Donnie on his actually went through and did the paragraphics landing lights. And so if you look around the bottom of the Falcon, there's like 12, I believe, red lights that are like landing lights that turn on when the ship is landing. So I have all of the chips ready to go. And so we're just going to start with drilling out the holes and then putting them in place. So, hey.
All right, let me catch up on chat. Let's see.
Yeah.
Jody says, I think I only edited Dottie's folder. That's why. Yeah, each folder is separate in Restream. Keith says that Pennsylvania and Ohio is getting hit too. Lucky you.
Oof.
And Wisconsin from Chase.
Oof.
Let's see. Jody says Ron is actually on now. I was watching him for a couple hours before this and then switched to this stream.
Nice.
Cam's here. I would
Cam.
put this on the screen, but it's going to say this bunch of crap instead of showing the emojis because it's stupid.
Got it.
Donnie says, that looks sick, Jordan.
Thank you. Yeah, it turned out great. I'm really happy with it. I really am.
And then Doug says, how can you build such nice stuff when you drop everything constantly, Jordan?
It's a great question, man. Honestly, it's a fantastic question. Like it's legit. It's a legit question. All right, so I got my tool for the tool, and I just got to grab the proper bit. There we go. And we'll start with removing the back panel. Now, I wish that I could show this to you better, but the screen is quite literally, my camera is literally maxed all the way out. This thing is so huge. But, all right. I did order an ESP32 Arduino, so it has the built-in
Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi and Bluetooth.
Mm-hmm.
So
does it have Bluetooth? I thought it just had Wi-Fi.
It has Bluetooth. The new ESP32s have Bluetooth,
Nice.
And USB-C as well.
Oh, fantastic. Let me get you up. Eric says, I want the Falcon 3D cockpit lights upgrade for the Falcon of Fanhome ever since me Pack 3. Nice. I know that feeling. Yeah, I just got Pack 6. Did you get your Pack 6 of the Batmobile without 19 in it?
Yeah.
Nice.
What? Hold on. Without 19?
Yeah. Did you even look? You should open those boxes, you know.
I opened it. I have 5 packages in here.
Maybe you got 19.
2021, 22, 23. Oh, no.
Uh-huh. Nobody got 19, sucker.
Dude, so we've been waiting months, and the next stage is 19, and we can't.
Well, I saw back said something along the lines of now they will release the next stage if they know they'll release the next stage or the next pack if they know that a missing stage is going to show up by the time your next delivery arrives, so they can include it in the next one. Otherwise, they'll just hold it indefinitely. So they've been holding it since March. It's July.
Yeah.
So that means that 19 must be showing up in the next, but it should be able to come with the next delivery. We'll see.
Right. We'll see.
Let's see. Oh, Ricardo's here. Hey, Ricardo.
Hey, Ricardo.
He says hello. Donnie says, "Are you going to replace the whole interior of the cockpit with a screen, or you could just put a screen on the back wall? The screen is cool, but it has no depth."
So yeah, that's kind of the one thing that like I had to kind of consider. The where I got the idea from was it was on I was on Facebook, and I can't remember the gentleman who was doing it, but I reached out to him, and he's doing a 5-footer of this model.
Mm.
And so he did that on the inside, and I asked if he could share the programming. I'm going to take the chairs out and then put the screen. So let's go over. Do I have a camera that's even capable of showing this right now? So, pit of cocks. I'll just go ahead and take this cowl off here. There we are. So, what I'm going to do is, it's going to be kind of hard to see, but I'm going to put the screen flat with right here. So I'm going to remove both the chairs, but I'm going to keep the console. And so the way that the design is, you see Han and Chewie sitting back behind the console, and they're interacting, quote unquote, with the console. And then you kind of see back behind them. It's not fully like, I think it's clever, but it's not as like.
I'm not doing it because it's only gonna work if you look straight on.
That's right.
I saw the guy's video. It does look good, but he also has the camera straight on, and at any angle, it's just gonna look weird. So.
Yep, exactly. And so there's also,
yeah.
I'm considering, there are thoughts. Like
he's just trying to throw everything. He's trying to throw everything at it. Don even says, "Sweet, he loves landing lights. He loves them."
So the priorities, however, are going to be getting the landing lights put in place, getting the new Arduino so that it can program it so it can do certain things, installing speakers, and then getting the 3D parts put along the engine deck. Hey, Don. So right along here, they basically just make it Ken doll crotch here, and so it's just completely flat and it doesn't look good. So let me kind of angle it up a little bit here, just a little bit.
Yeah, I have those pieces too. I really should inventory all the mods I have and see what I'm actually going to do and what I'm not going to do. I'm waiting for a pack. I don't have pack 90. They sent me 298s.
Oh, that's right.
I ordered it. Let's see. When did I order that? I told them about it. Let's see. Where's the email for missing parts? I ordered it on May 14th.
Oh my goodness.
Uh-huh.
God. Now, the beauty of what
wait a minute, I think I actually got it though. Oh, I did get it. I lied. I did get it.
That's right. We talked about that.
I did it, but I stopped at the point where you have to put the interior in because I haven't decided what to do.
Yep. So the magnetic mods come into place. So there's little magnets back behind here. So all I got to do is just pop the side panels off, which is really nice. So those are all taken care of. Let me get together a screw container, and so I can remove all my screws. So we're just going to remove the top screws. We don't remove the bottom screws, which I did last time, which was totally stupid.
Hey, I hung up the sign that Ian sent me. You want to see it?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Here, let me I'll turn my camera on here. You can see it. It's up here on the wall. Oh, what? Oh, yeah. Turn off your full screen. How about this? My big head in the screen. There.
That's so cool.
I hung it up. I might get a little something to hide this wire, but it's all right.
Dude, that is so cool.
It's okay. So it looks good. That's at like 20% brightness because it blows the camera out, but it's up there.
Yeah. That is so cool.
It is up there. It is very cool. And I did, this funny part about the shirt sticking in front of the hand over here. The graphic that I actually sent him does have the hand in front. It's just China decided to do their own graphics.
Even the sign is Chinesium.
It's fantastic.
All right. So this isn't going to take too long to remove this, which is nice. That's the beauty of a part work / a modded part work where we thought about being able to disassemble the thing completely if need be.
Mm-hmm.
Although I can't do my mandibles, which you can. I
Mm-hmm.
can't, which
Mm-hmm.
sucks.
Well, I don't ever, especially if I'm putting electronics in it. I don't like closing it up permanently. Like the reason I haven't, one of the big reasons, other than the stand, that I haven't posted the last two stages of the Enterprise. I stopped at 118, like I don't know, a year ago.
Yeah.
Is because once I put the screw covers in and cover all the screws, I won't be able to open it up easy. So
Yep.
I'm really hesitant to put all those little panels on
Yep.
because I want to get it on the base, make sure all the electronics work, and then I'll close it up. But I don't have a base yet. I did hear they have
I
started to
saw. Yeah.
ship the premium base, but nobody's seen what it looks like yet. So
No one's seen it. Yeah, I saw the emails. Unfortunately, like I don't qualify for that. But
me either. Nope. I asked back. I said, hey, if there's any left over after they send them all out, can we get some? Are they going to be
yeah,
able to purchase? I mean, I don't mind buying one, but
right. But it'd be nice to have.
yeah, I don't remember if I was premium on the Enterprise. I at one point I had 3 subscriptions going,
That's right.
so I don't,
God.
I thought that I was originally when I was under Eagle Moss that originally it was I had the premium. I don't remember. I
Huh?
I thought I did, but Fanhome doesn't. You
Your
know,
baby? Oh, she was around earlier when I got home. You haven't seen her? That's weird. Huh. There she is. Yeah. Yeah, the thick one's walking down the hallway. All right. When both cats are the same exact color, it's kind of like, oh, what do we do? Okay. The clear coat that I used was the flat coat that I used was the Mission Models, actually, and it went down really nice. I was kind of surprised.
isn't it the new? Isn't it the? Well, it was the new testers before Rust-Oleum bought you testers.
What, Mission Models?
Yeah, isn't that the new testers? Didn't that become like the premium line of testers paint?
I don't
Was it at
think
Mission Models or
so.
am I thinking of something else?
I think you're thinking of something else.
And the chat's not updating on my screen.
Huh.
Dockyards, it is for repairing stuff, so the channel name checks out. Thanks, Eric.
Yep.
Don is very excited you have the Falcon. The chat didn't update on the screen. It's not scrolling on my side.
Interesting.
Let's see. Ken says, "Don't talk about my crotch." Ricardo says, "It looks amazing, Jordan. Congratulations."
Thank you.
Donnie says, "Hey Don, you're just in time to watch Jordan add more lights to the Falcon."
Yeah. Well, this episode we're going to be hacking. Like that's what's going to wind up happening is we're going to wind up hacking today. So.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Trent says that's awesome. Todd. Oh yeah, for the sign. Yep. Donnie says that's cool. Looks fantastic. Wow, the light is almost as big as Todd. That's true. I appreciate lights. Doug says I hate to mess with lights too. Yeah, I put it on that wall because it should be in the background when I have my face cam set up on the desk. So hopefully it'll work.
Okay. What was amazing is I actually found one of these tiny flat-headed screws on the ground that I was missing, and I couldn't actually believe that I found a missing screw on the ground. Like, it's got to be some sort of record.
Yeah, you have carpet in there, don't you?
Uh-huh. Okay. That's off. That's off. Those are good. Okay. So just a couple more screws. This panel is a pain in the butt to get off, though. I do know that.
The center one? Mm.
The one right next to the mandible up front right here.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty tough. Like, there's some of these that, it's not ideal. I've also not glued a couple things completely on the bottom, so some of like the greeblies that what do you call it? No, it's just one big bar. Like some of the greeblies that kind of like hang over the side, I only glued like the top so that they can kind of manipulate and move them a little bit.
Yeah.
But hopefully this is the last time I got to take this thing apart. But you never know. The front center, let's go ahead and. This one is a pain in my butt. So how this works is there just the magnets back behind. I'll put my fat wrist in front of the way. But basically you just kind of got to pop these out. And this is by far the most difficult one to get in and out.
Is there a way to poke it through from the inside?
When I remove the
interior, I bet you can.
Yes. Yeah. Yep. I cannot tell you how many times I'm just like, oh, I just wanted to have the interior out of here. So, and it's so funny is I would say the interior is about half of the work in the part work, which is crazy when you really think about that.
Well, when you think about all the greeblies and stuff. Let's see. Jody says, so I successfully fixed the missing audio from forgetting to put his mic on. He used Audacity and narrated over the action. That's how you do it.
That's how you do it.
Play the video, record it in Audacity, and put them together.
Yep.
He says the video will be up after this stream.
Awesome.
Let's see. Ken says, glad that worked out. Yep. Doug says, so is that another near kit, not a plastic scale model?
This is a part work, yeah.
Yeah.
Although this for a part work is as plastic of a model, as like much of a model build as you can get.
This has more sprues and more plastic and more tiny bits that need gluing, and basically the part work part of it is the metal frame.
Yep.
Everything else is a plastic model basically.
Yep. And it's all ABS though. That's the biggest thing. So you can't use melting glue on it.
Yeah. Felix Ferrer's here. Hey Felix.
Hey Felix.
Welcome.
Yeah, these screws here are a bit of a pain, so I'm going to use just a traditional PH1. Yeah, these are difficult. PH0 is what we'll use. Go. And once these two screws are off, you'll take the top off. These screws are a pain in the butt. There's that. Oh, no wonder these aren't flange screws. Wow. Come on now. So, use the proper screws, apparently. It will help. Pain in the butt, though. I'll reassemble this thing off camera, that's for sure. There we go. Just got to get that screw turning and gripped onto something. Yeah, I missed. I've had a lot of technical issues forgetting to record audio that's all messed up. Just kind of got to deal with it. And the thing is with audio is you got to get the audio right.
Audio matters more than the video.
That's right.
Doug says must be pricey. I think the Falcon. I mean, you can buy them used. Ian bought his the full 100 pack. It's 100 packs of parts,
Yep.
and he bought it for what, $800?
800
$1,000?
Yeah.
800
Yep.
bucks.
800
I think
bucks,
if you
yeah.
went through Fanhome, it's probably closer to 1,500, 1,600.
No, if you do, well, it depends. If you buy the whole kit, 1,500, 1,600. If you do the subscription, it's 2,300 bucks.
Ugh.
Yeah, which is what I paid for this thing. So,
Doug says lots of slackers watching. Need the like button pressed. I agree.
Thank you. All right, so there we are. Let's go ahead and pop the top.
Do you want to go back to your top cam?
Yeah, sorry. Thank you. If we can. So pop the top. Got a couple of JSTs I got to remove real quick.
You're up to 950 subscribers, you know.
Yeah, I know.
That's crazy.
And that's with not me doing much lately either. I'm pretty proud of that.
Yeah, you're slacker.
I've got, the problem is I'm like, this job is, I did 21,000 steps yesterday. Like, the new job is really physical. So I get home and I'm just toast. And I'm having more fun building than I am like editing and, and recording. So I don't know. That's just the way it goes. All right. So here it is. Wow. So I don't need to really mess with any of the electronics. But what we're going to need to do is rip out the interiors. So let's go ahead and zoom in a little bit here. And well, let's not be shy. The only way that we're going to take out the interior is by cutting the things that I've already cut.
by ripping it out?
Yeah, that's pretty much what. Remember, I had to rip this out in order to
get your screw out. Yes, I remember.
Yeah. I'm not a smart man. Oh, I also burnt the hell out of myself at work. I have a worse blister on this finger, but yeah, pretty gnarly.
Why'd you do that?
So, apparently pans are hot. Just for reference, just in case you guys didn't know.
You shouldn't do that.
Yeah. I definitely had a Jordan moment, that's for sure.
Do you ever sing the song in your head when you're having those moments?
Uh-huh. Do you know what one of my favorite songs to listen to in the shower is? Lacquer Makes the Room. No. That's pretty good though. No, Lacquer Makes the Room Blacker.
You don't miss your first song?
The first one's good too though.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
That one's more little country-ish,
Yeah, it is. And it's a little bit more personalized to me. Like the Lacquer Makes the Room Blacker is more of just like what the phrase that I created turned
but it's all of modeling. You know what I mean? Like everybody can just sit there and go, I get it.
Yep. Exactly. I've been there. I understand. All right. There it is. That was actually incredibly satisfying.
How'd that feel? Yeah. Now it'll be super easy to get in there and poke that thing out at front panel. I mean, it looks great, but I don't ever plan on taking the panels off to expose the interior. So.
Yeah, and this is like when I was first starting to build models and stuff like that.
It still looks good though.
Yeah, thank you.
And you know what? Then I have time, and the mirrors will make more sense now. You can get in and you can see the mirrors at the end of the corridors.
Exactly.
But now I can have fun with it, right? Now I can I can print. I have all of the Double Fire STLs downloaded.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So if I get around to printing like the side panels and the interior walls and everything, we could redo the whole thing.
That'd be great. Yeah.
And make it so it looks really, really good. And just make it a separate display piece.
Yep. Exactly. Yeah, because there's actually a kit out there that there's an entire interior set that you can put inside here, and it's designed so that you don't actually have the top on the Falcon. So it's kind of interesting.
Yeah, there's somebody that did that. They did they basically modeled the entire interior.
Yes, they did. Yeah, it's crazy. All
Eric
right.
says, Jordan, show that cleavage to get the views. Geez, do you not read the YouTube guide to millions?
Oh God. YouTube guide to millions.
Jody says, ooh, man hands.
Man hands.
The
That's
Jordan
right.
way. That's right. Eric says,
Okay.
we'll make a great diorama of the interior to sit next to the Falcon. I think so too. Yeah,
Yep.
diorama of the
Yep.
Falcon interior. That's that. And you could spend all the time you wanted on it. You could build all the little sconces, and you could put lighting under the floor, and you could do everything you want to do. You could. It
Yep.
just.
Yep.
I don't want to take the panel off because it doesn't expose the right parts. It leaves that smooth panel in the front. It's not like it's just some framework that you can paint, maybe hide some stuff underneath it, but
Right.
that front panel is just smooth. Once it's
I've
gone,
been
there's nothing there.
I've been missing a screw for a while.
Oh, you
It was
found it.
stuck to a magnet.
Oh.
God. Okay. So this is matching up with the
You missed it, Andrew.
Oh, hold on, Andrew. I can show you real fast though. I got the primer on, got some windows installed, and we're ready for paint and full installation. So yeah, there it is. Now, this is not the runabout you're looking for, that's for sure. Okay, so while I have this cracked open, what we're going to do is basically take a drill, and we're going to be drilling a bunch of holes around the outside, and that's going to make me incredibly nervous, but something we got to do. So, dropping a little bit of CA down, and then I'm just going to go ahead and lock my magnet in place. Perfect. All right. So let me bring up the file.
Yeah, Donnie says there's files on Gambody for a Falcon with a complete interior. Yep. I know, I've seen them.
So
Trent says the runabout never made the Kessel run in 12 parsecs.
No, because that doesn't actually still make any sense.
Andrew says, you mean full installation and then paint, right? Right?
Yes. I just primed it first. That's all.
I had to go buy some etching primer.
Mm.
So I went and bought a like a 6x18 piece of aluminum sheet, like 18 gauge aluminum.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to put some etching primer on it first. And then I went out and bought a Posh mid-size gun, like paint gun, like airbrush.
Yeah.
So, I'll turn my camera back on, and you'll be able to see it. Jesus. Got to turn off your minimize. This one of these.
Oh, yeah.
Right. So I picked up one of these. It's a Posh HVLP, like an HG08, because this will shoot like 8-inch paint.
Oh,
what am I
good
doing here?
Lord. You can actually paint a car with that.
Well, it's made for automotive touch-up, right?
Yeah.
But it'll run on low pressure, right? So I can use my little airbrush. So, and I got all 4 of the Airwolf colors that I wanted to try.
Oh, yeah.
And since those are all lacquer based, right? I want to get something that's not one of my detail airbrushes that I can just blast it onto like a piece of aluminum. So,
yep,
that's what I did. That's what I'm going to do. I don't know if I'm going to do it this weekend or what, but.
Okay, I'm going to share a screen here real quick. And window, share. All right, so this is the Diag Falcon with all of the holes for the landing lights. So there are the 2 that are on either side of those the docking, like the docking collar areas. Those are already in the model, and so we don't need to do anything with it, but we need to install the rest. So on either side at the top there are 4, and then at the bottom I believe there are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 along the bottom, along with 4 that sit directly in the center there. I don't know if I'm going to do those center ones because those are just white lights. And in order to do that, I'm going to need to go through 2 layers of the model. So I don't think that I'm going to wind up doing those center ones. So I'm going to just start with like trying to basically position these, and in order to do so, I'm going to go ahead and minimize the screen. How do I do that? How do I do that? How do I get rid of screen? How do man?
Are you having fun?
Hold on. Yeah. See, there we go. Yeah. I'm learning. I'm learning. Yeah, we're having fun. Okay. So, what you guys haven't seen, you guys saw for the last like little while, you guys have been seeing nothing but the top of the Falcon. I can actually show you what the bottom looks like.
You know, I'm looking at the bottom of the studio model. I don't see any landing lights at all.
No, and they're not there. So they're not there. They're on the episode 4, New Hope Falcon, and I think they're only on that Falcon. So, but I want to have them because once again, the idea here with putting those lights on there and using the programmable LEDs with the Arduino that I purchased, I also have a sound receptor. So basically, it'll listen to music, and I figured out how to make it like change color and pulse to the music. Because this is going to be a wall feature, you know. So it's like it's going to have like a display mode, and then that's also going to have like lighting back behind it. So that's kind of the idea about why I'm doing this. So going a little extra for I might if some nerds like, oh, that's not accurate. You know what? It's not.
Well, I was
accurate.
looking to see if I could find the like photos of the actual placement.
Yeah.
So but all the pictures I have are the ESB. So
yeah, exactly. So there's someone basically took this model, and when they did it, they posted up on Facebook in the group where the placement was for all the lights. So yeah, so what we got to do is turn this over, and now I can do that without like actually this thing like weighing a ton. Take the landing gear out here in a second. This thing is still ungainly as all get out. But here is the bottom. And I really just kind of want to lean in. I wanted to lean into just the streakiness of it, the dirtiness of it, and really focused on making sure that like all my oil streaks are going the correct way. Also went through and did all my battle damage and all that. So it took a good several hours. It took a lot of time actually to kind of go through and finish the bottom. Like there was a lot of work that still needed to be done. So, yeah, there's a big blob of clear coat right there that I can't do anything about. So, oops. All right.
I'm looking at the bottom of the New Hope Falcon, and I don't see any landing lights either.
So which one has it, Donnie? I think Donnie would know. Like, there's one of the Falcons has landing lights. Screw you guys. Andrew says your model is missing a rivet.
Yeah.
And Chase is counting them. Okay.
Because here. I'll see if I can share this. Share screen. Window. This is the 5-footer, right?
Yeah.
So this is the bottom of the 5-footer, and I don't see any landing lights. Nope. I don't see any lights at all around the room.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see them around here. I don't see them back here. You'd be able to see them.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't see nothing. Because the 5-footer only had the 3 legs, right? So it had 3 landing legs. Then yours has legs here.
Yeah.
So I don't know where people are getting these landing lights from. They're just making shit up.
So Donnie says, I think the landing lights were added on the ESB Falcon. They were not on the New Hope Falcon. That's why there's no mold. There weren't any mold in places on the PG. Yeah, I've seen images. I don't know which Falcon it is. It could be the modern one. It could be the one from Force Awakens and forward, because they made a new Falcon for every movie, right? So it's kind of ridiculous in some ways. Night, Keith.
Good night, Keith.
Hey,
Screw the rivets. Screw the rivets. Where's the self-sealing stem bolts?
that is the better question. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. 8 Central.
Right.
No. Would have been 7 Central, right?
7 Central, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm removing all the landing gear.
So what I'm gonna let me see if I have anything, because I do have pictures of the. I have multiple versions of pictures of the. I have the black and whites. I'm looking for anything that indicates something on landing lights.
Let's see if what the old Google says. Don't press buttons, Jordan. I pressed something at one of the top keys on my keyboard. That is not good.
Here's the ESB on display in a museum. No landing lights. Okay. Oh, I see him. I see him.
Yeah?
Yeah, I see him. They added black squares of styrene into the paneling. You want me to share this? You want to see it?
Yeah.
Hold, please.
Hold, please.
This one? Share. You can see them right here. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3, there's 4.
Yep.
So they definitely added them. They were definitely added on, but they just added squares and put a hole in the middle. Square of styrene, square of styrene. You can see them over here too.
Nice. And what I'm going to be using is just the programmable LEDs, so they're going to be little squares that sit out. So kind of cool.
Interesting. Well, let me see if I can find more pictures to give you an idea of where they go.
Yeah.
All right.
Andrew says, is that a wire coming out of your battle damage? That is correct. That's where I ran my power. It's actually where the power, the stock power was run out of the model anyway. So, yeah, I just went ahead and used the same spot. All right. So with those there, that seems pretty accurate, actually. They're like closer together at the front and then spaced out. Okay. And then I'm going to need to, do I have, question. The question that I hadn't actually considered yet.
On the back, I don't see as many. I see one. I see one. So between the big part, the big chunk square, the big chunky part that has the landing gear in it, and the turret, or the docking ring, I only see one.
Yeah, it's showing 12 on here.
Oh. Let me see if I can find better pictures. I'm still digging.
Jeez. Andrew says, funny, I've never managed to program LEDs. I can address them, though. You know.
Ha!
Jeez, good
ha!
Lord.
And that picture was, that is the ESP Falcon. That's not a New Hope Falcon. That's an ESP Falcon.
Okay.
This picture's in the wrong folder. Boop. Move it.
Jody asks, where can I get an undressable LEDs? Well, you just have to ask them first.
An undressed one?
Undressable LEDs, yeah. God. All right. So here are our chips. What we're going to have to do is place them and then basically measure so that I can run all the wires and basically solder them all together in sequence. So I know that there are the... Go ahead.
No, I was to say, I wonder if they added them for Return of the Jedi or something. Like, because all the ESB ones I find don't have them. But if they were added later, I wonder if they were added for a later film. Is what I mean. Like they reused the 3-footer and.
Yeah. Okay, so Google says the addition of red landing lights was made in later adaptations and models of the ship. The specific timeline for the addition varies across different media, including films, books, and toys. So the most notable updates to the lighting occurred during the special editions and the subsequent films, such as The Force Awakens and the sequel trilogy. So it's likely that the final version of the Falcon had all of them. And so what's interesting is I'm seeing like there's like landing lights that are positioned even on like underneath here, and I'm not going to put them there. So like we'll do, and you got to consider that there's the frame. So, you know, we're going to be drilling. We got to be very, very, very careful, because if the frame is there, I'm just going to be drilling a hole into the model without having anywhere for it to go. So let's do 3 here, 3 here, 4 up front, 4 up front. That works for me. So I'm going to grab my caliper. I'm going to see how wide this is. So it is a 5mm chip. Right? Yep, 5mm chip. So Andrew, Donnie says they were added to the 5-foot for ESB. Oh, okay, perfect. She's got LEDs and she knows how to use them. That's correct.
But the 5-footer didn't have, the 5-footer had 3 landing gear, not 5. The bottom was different.
Yeah. Which is interesting.
So looking at all the ones that have 5 landing gear, I'm not finding any. I mean, I found that one.
Uh-huh.
But I'm looking through all these. I'm looking through all these pictures. I mean, I have pictures of it in the EILM studios in black and white. I have pictures of it that, like, it's cool because they're super detailed, by the way.
Mm-hmm. So Andrew asks, what are those LED strip or chips for? Basically, I'm just going to run them in sequence. I just needed some space in between them. It's all muggy as hell right now. I needed basically room to be able to space them out. I didn't want to try to put them all in one sequence. So just going to solder them up in sequence with each other. So, all right, 5mm. I'm going to need to go find drill bits. 1 sec. Where are the drill bits? There are the drill bits. Okay. So I just got to find my 5mm. Huh. So what I'm going to do to answer the question. So there's Andrew. Go ahead, Andrew.
I think he has to let himself in. He knows how.
So let's go. I think this is the 5mm right here.
So my question, how are you presenting those LEDs to where the light comes out on the bottom of the model?
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drill the hole from the inside, and then
Yeah.
I'm going to put the chip right up and through.
Okay. Have you considered fiber?
I'm not doing fiber. And the reason for that is because, once again, I want them to be programmable. I want them to be able to change colors at a whim and all that.
Yes, you can do that with that chip
And fiber.
and fiber, like fiber to bring it down through the aperture. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you give me a moment, I can show you what you need to do that.
Sure.
Might give you a bit of a better result. Sorry, I didn't have my camera up and running.
Donnie put a picture up in Discord of the blueprints that he used for the landing light locations on his Falcon.
Oh, there you go. I mean, it's better than what I can find because I can't find any actual studio pictures, except for that one. You put it in sci-fi. Let's go look at sci-fi.
Let's take a look.
Huh.
This is what you need. Oh. So it's just a little cap. Oh,
okay.
It caps directly onto the LED. And your fiber, you just drill the hole. Your fiber, this is, hold on.
Are you doing it with your phone?
Yeah.
Oh. And then you just drilled a small hole for that. Yeah. It'd be a lot easier than what I'm trying
let me
to
grab
do.
the other phone.
And those are those on Amazon?
I picked them up on AliExpress because I couldn't find them on Amazon for a decent price here. But I got like 100 of them for like $4.
Did it take like 9 years to get it to you?
No, didn't take too long.
Okay.
But here's the thing: if you needed them quick for a project, I could throw some in a bag and send them to you.
There's also that. Let me see if I can. They have them. So
there. I had to use a certain. They're called something specific in order to find them. I think they're called 50/50 LED cap or something like that.
50/50 LED cap.
And of course, you can light block those caps as well, so the light doesn't go anywhere except where you want it to go through the fiber.
Right.
And you can drill multiple holes and run multiple fibers into one of those caps as well. But you don't need to.
Oh, okay. Yeah, actually, they have 50/50 with 20 pieces. I can get tomorrow for $14. All right. That works.
Are they the same thing?
Yeah, I believe so. Let me just finish opening this up here real quick. Are they the same thing? How do they work? They look a little different than what you got. Interesting. Oh. No, that's not them. Huh. Definitely not them.
LED lens cap.
LED lens cap. All right. LED lens cap.
Oh, I see where the lights came from. They're from the full-size mock-up.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Remember how they built half of it? So they built half in high res, like high detail for the hangar scene,
Yeah.
and the other half didn't. That's why that blueprint, half of it doesn't have any detail.
Got it.
So those are the lights that were on the actual full size.
Okay, so these are...
That's where the lighting came from. It wasn't ever on the models, just on the full size.
like on the actual...
The actual full size Falcon they built for the movie. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so I kind of found something similar. They're convex lenses, though, so I'm sure it'd be fine. Just got to throw some fiber optic onto the end of it. Okay. That's like 849. Let's see if I can find something a little bit closer to what we're looking for here. That's going to be a hell of a lot easier than what I'm trying to do right now.
There you go, much clearer.
Yeah.
So it's sized to actually go right onto your LED chip on your strip.
Yep.
So it just goes on. I must have one here. I was working with them.
Yeah, it says that the 5-footer was retrofitted with ventral lights and headlights. The 32-inch ESB model was built with engine lights and headlights only.
Huh. All right. Well, I found something similar. They're 50-50 caps.
So just caps right on top.
Uh-huh. Oh,
You just
wow.
and,
Right.
and you just glue them in place. You can paint them to light block them. And then the light only goes to the end of your fiber, nowhere else.
All right. Yep, that's what we're doing. Is that a 1 millimeter is that a 1 millimeter fiber?
Doesn't matter. You can drill the hole for whatever fiber you want.
Perfect. All right. That's what we're gonna do.
So that might just help you out there.
Big time. No, that's great. Because I can kind of then I don't have to worry about trying to position the chips and everything like that.
Exactly.
Yeah, that was the one thing I was kind of worried about. Wow. Okay. Perfect. Great. Great. I love it. All right, just making sure that I can't find anything other. The ones that I found have a convex lens, so it's like 120-degree beam angle, but I just find the angle and then position the...
Can you show what it is that you found?
Yeah.
Without de-doxing yourself?
Let me share. Maybe.
If you've got something available on Amazon, it means that it'll arrive tomorrow for you and it's not holding you up.
And then whenever it decides to do it.
Because the LED retrofit I'm doing on the Enterprise E's, I'm switching those 0402 SMDs to... I think those are meant for... like individual LEDs.
Oh yeah. You're right.
And they're 12 millimeter.
Got it. No, those aren't the same ones that I was looking at. One sec.
but I did see some on Amazon. It's just that they're a lot cheaper, and you get a lot more through AliExpress.
Of course. Where did they go? Type in the 50/50 LED.
I'm not seeing them now, though. Yeah, I can get for $3.79 Canadian. I can get 100 of them.
From AliExpress. How long does it say the shipping is to you?
It says delivers July 25th to 31st.
Oof. Wow. It's not like I'm in a huge hurry or anything like that.
But how many would you need?
36, 14.
Where did I put them?
Wow, those I did. Man, I wish I had known those existed.
Andy introduced them to me.
There's also these ones. Oh, yep. Hold on. Let me share this one here.
Yeah, those look like they would work.
Yeah. And all I'd have to do is like just drill a hole for the
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah. I'll just buy those. 10 or $8.50. I'll do that.
And you'll get them tomorrow.
We'll get them tomorrow and we'll be able to do them next time. Perfect.
Yeah.
All right. Dude, that's great.
Andy included some pre-drilled with fiber in his starter pack for his system. And, so that's where I first saw them. And he, I couldn't find them. So he just gave me the name of what they were called so I could find them for myself.
Okay. So then let me see the size of how big. Go ahead.
You can still go ahead and put them in wherever you want to host them.
Yeah.
Wire them up, and then you'll just cap them off and run your fiber.
Yep, exactly. So we'll start doing that here after I get this ordered. I'm just going to see what's the biggest fiber optic I can get. 2mm fiber optic? Yeah. 2mm sounds kind of nice.
I've got 5mm.
You use 5? Ooh.
5mm side glow I have.
Oh, cool.
I think I have 3mm side glow as well. Somewhere.
Wow. Yeah, side glow here. Cool.
So yeah, I've got like how big of a light aperture do you want? Like how big do you want the lights to appear on the outside?
Well, that's the question, right? So about 5mm is kind of where I was going to be looking for, but maybe a little smaller. Go ahead.
Oh, you were going to go that big on it?
Well, they're fairly large, but I also don't need to go fairly large because it's just going to still project the light. So probably like a 3mm is probably going to be good. Maybe even 2. Let me take a look to see what 2mm looks like right here. Just going to pull down my pants.
Sorry, I missed that. What?
Yeah, 2mm will be perfect.
Yeah, so drill a 2mm hole.
Yeah.
Get 2mm fiber.
Yep.
When you drill the hole, just on the end that's going to go through that hole on the lens, just mushroom the end so it stays in there.
Yep.
And or bloom the end, I guess, and then you can just feed it through wherever you want it to come through.
Perfect.
Trim it to size.
All right. Let me glow. Not side glow.
Yeah, end glow is all you need on that.
Yep. And I'm just going to get a meter of it.
Side glow is great if you need to do like an effect of like a pipe that glows or something like that.
Yeah. Ooh. Cool. There we go. Also arrives $8.
Come to think of it, side glow would probably be helpful for Jody on some of the small nacelles he has to light. You could just run one LED in the end, and it would glow through the whole thing.
Yeah. Well, shit. Okay.
Maybe I should next time I send Jody anything, I should send him a bunch of the 3mm side glow. See what he can do with it.
Yeah, I like that idea. Okay, so let's go ahead and start then with getting our chips soldered up. That's going to be the easiest thing to do, and I've got only 45 minutes left. God, these streams go by quick. So, turn this thing over again.
All right, I've done enough reading, and you can do whatever the hell lighting you want to do, because it changed from sets to movies to the Force Awakens to the CGI model to the 3-footer to the 5-foot. It's a mess. It is a mess. I mean, the lights change, and on that model, you'd have to drill like a half-inch hole for a couple of the lights. Forget it. Do whatever the hell you want. How's that sound?
Sounds like the Enterprise D.
Jesus.
Yeah.
There's no consistency between the models, the full-size sets from the different movies, the retrofitted models. They added stuff. No. They just did whatever the hell they want. The headlights changed color from white to red 14 times. So just do whatever you want, man.
I love it. Okay. So what we're going to do is basically just kind of loosely place my chips. I'll just kind of do a sequence of like 4 of them in a row. So grab them. Let me get my soldering iron fired up.
Well, you know where you're going to put them since you have to drill between your ribs. So,
have
you been watching chat, or would you like me to catch you up?
That'd be great to catch me up.
All right, let me see how far back I have to go. Oh my! Oh, not that far.
Let me put it to you this way: I came into the stream because nobody was catching that chat, and I wanted to catch Jordan before he did.
I moved too far.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah. He said you should have run the power up to the landing gear. That's Donnie, like I did with the Bandai. You said the undressables. We did that. Andrew says, what are those LED strip chips for? Then he came in. She's got LEDs, and she knows how to use them. They're added to the 5. Okay, this is what we're trying to figure out. Okay.
Okay. So let's grab my handy measuring
AK
device.
says, I love that. Send us a link on where to get them. And Jody says you can make that with resin. Hold the fiber on it and drop a dome on. It's true. I do that all the time. I took little pieces of fiber for the Enterprise, and I would make lights. I would dip them into painted resin and make little dome lights. Worked great. That's what he did on the Defiant for the nav lights.
The advantage to these is you can light block them and then install them. So you're not trying to mess with light blocking them once the fiber is installed.
So I'm going to do 4 sequences of, so we go 5, 5, 5, 5.
And then don't forget to keep your chips just far enough away that you don't have to bend that fiber too sharp.
Fiber. Yeah, exactly. Good point. So I should actually probably I'll probably go 4. I'll still do 5, but I'm going to kind of set them back like this.
I think I'd probably drill your apertures first.
Okay.
And then decide where you want to place your LEDs based on where those are.
Fair point. Okay.
Right. AK says those are going to be game changers for me. Thanks, Andrew.
No problem.
Jody says I thought Andrew had glue bottle in the glass of water. Nice illusion. Donnie says they have them on Amazon for $9. Instead of fiber, just use the domes from Jody. Right in the hole. Yep.
Yeah.
Donnie says I put the SMD directly on the back of each landing light hole. Yep. AK says side glow would go great on the Grissom.
It would.
Don says, see? Lights suck. LOL. Jody says side glow like a fiber optic. Yeah, they make end glow and side glow fiber. Both kinds. Donnie says side glow fiber optic is cool. Yeah. Side glow fiber optic is actually really good if you have enough LED to drive it for the flux bands on the DeLorean. So that's the fiber that's on mine right now. Well, no, I should say before I put the EL wire in, was side glow.
Right, that's right. Okay, we're gonna turn this thing back over. Okay, so I want to position these the same on both sides. So I got a big gap that runs along here. So right about the middle portion here is where we're going to wind up positioning them. There's no frame section there. So let's grab a pencil.
Donnie says if you glue the SMD directly on the back of the landing light hole with some resin, then you can just put a blob of tulip over it and it's light blocked.
Yeah. There's the method to Andrew's madness makes sense to me. So I'm going to do this. Like, also as well, Andrew, I thought a lot about what you said last week about you're going to put the Arduino inside, and I'm like, yeah. But I'm thinking about putting it on the outside now. So putting it on a base. So for the runabout.
As long as your controller is serviceable somewhere.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so these match up. They're slightly off-centered. So I'm going to put a mark. Oh, this is nerve-wracking. Trying to do it. There we go.
Doing important things on live stream.
You know, I'm actually doing dangerous things on live stream right now, and you know, we're just doing stuff. We're making things happen here. Okay, so these two are close together, and there is a frame bit. So the frame bit kind of sits right here with the whole panels. Thankfully, I kind of remember how this thing was assembled. So frame, frame, frame. Right here. Okay, and then the next two are spaced out a little further. The first one is going to be, let me go ahead and get the free cam up here so a little bit easier to see what I'm doing. Let's see how that is. All right, so the next one is going to be just kind of parallel right here. And we're going to run that in line, so we're going to do that right here. And then the last one sits just aft of the mandibles, and there's a frame right here. There's actually a hole that I drilled for battle damage, so I'm just going to go ahead and take that spot. Okay. Let's do this thing. Got the Hodo, and I'm going to go ahead and lower the speed on it just a little bit. And drill, baby, drill. Nervous. But it shouldn't be.
What? You're damaging our Falcon. You enjoy that.
I really do, actually. And the 2mm is the perfect size. And the Hodo on a slower speed creates such a perfect like drill hole. This is like one of those things, like one of those tools that I use more and more, and I'm surprised at how much I actually use it.
Donnie says if you look at that blueprint, they were not evenly spaced.
No, they're not evenly spaced, so they kind of sit. The two of them sit close together, and then they kind of sit far apart a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So
he says you'll also get more light directly out of an SMD than through the fiber, which is true, but
well, we're good.
In case you're interested, you're 20 seconds between Restream and YouTube.
Oh, you didn't update it, huh? I don't think Jordan knows about going in and changing his latency. Something that StreamYard did automatically is once you schedule a stream, you have to go into your YouTube live studio and change that stream's latency to ultra low. Or else you're going to have like a 20 or 30-second delay between chat and you.
I had about a minute delay when because I'm watching my stream over on my right side over here.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Okay. That was actually remarkably easy. Okay. So those 4 are put in place. Let's go ahead and match up positions on the other side. So first one is going to set just right here. Yep. Zoom in a little bit. Just on the other side of the panel here.
So just so that you're aware, when you're setting that latency, it seems to reset to normal from ultra low each time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you have to go in and do it every time you set up a stream.
Oh my goodness!
So I set up my stream for Saturday yesterday, or something, and I've just gone in to check, and it resets for some reason.
Okay, well, that's good to know. Yeah, this is my first time actually getting in and using Restream. Todd so graciously set it up for me last week.
Mm-hmm.
And I just went into StreamYards and did my thing as usual. Okay, got my holes marked.
Yeah, I went in looking for you to see if you needed help getting started, and nothing was there.
Oh, that's right. I'll drop my speed a little bit so it's a little bit easier to get through the ABS. Okay.
Donnie says, what's there to be nervous about? You're just drilling holes in a $2,000 model.
That's all.
Mm-hmm.
It's no big deal. It's no big deal.
Don't know what that feels like.
Right? How does it feel to have one of those done?
Oh, so good.
I bet.
Yeah.
It's sitting on the back workbench right now with a black cloth draped over it.
Oh, I bet you that feels so good. Okay.
Have you decided, is he going to come get it, or are you going to go deliver it, or what?
Well, last we talked about it, his plan was to come get it, and his answer to me when I told him it was done was have to start planning pickup then. So it sounds like he's still planning to come and get it.
Nice.
Which is fine by me.
So he's got to come out from Chilliwack, right?
No. This is Belgium.
Oh.
He's got to get it back to Belgium.
Yeah.
But that's okay, because he's like, oh, you're going to take it, I don't have to ship it and pack it? Sweet. Come get it.
I'm gonna have to pack it.
Okay. So I've got a very narrow channel to work with behind the engines here. So I'm going to drill from the actual inside.
I would try to at least drill a pilot hole or something from the outside.
That's what I was just thinking. Yeah.
And then make it bigger from the inside if you have to.
Yeah.
Because I would, inside you have no reference.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay. So if we sit right there, that sits on the ridge. Oh, how interesting. I'm going to have to go in from the top no matter what. Or from the hull in. Because the engine deck thing is sitting right there. Okay. So. Just double check my spacing again here real fast. I'm going to have to re-glue the engine grill.
Times when you wish you would have done something much earlier on in the process.
Yeah,
not planning for it back then. You know what I mean?
Well, and that's the thing though, is like I had no idea. I'm crazy for I honestly think I'm crazy for finishing the model and then deciding to do more. So I don't know. They're not the smartest decisions I've made. So, but I really do want this thing to look good though. So
it's the Jordan way.
That's right. Okay, so I can put right here. I'm gonna do one there. We're gonna do 3. Well, we could do 4. There. Kind of feeling my way around underneath here. Right there. And right there. All right. Wish me luck on this one.
Good luck.
And I found the frame. Yep. Damn it. I can't go right there.
Battle damage.
It is battle damage now.
Paint it black. Now it's battle damage. It's phaser hole. Did I say phaser? Oops.
You said phaser, yeah. All right. Looks like we're going to try to do... God. Right here. Now we're just hacking. Found it.
I don't think that thing would survive an attack by a phaser.
It would not survive an attack by a phaser. Have you seen those videos where, it's like a Star Destroyer versus the Enterprise? And the Enterprise just straight...
Just smokes it.
Just smokes it in seconds.
Just smokes it.
Yep. Or it'll use a transporter and transport a photon torpedo onto the ship.
I'm surprised that we've never seen that happen in Star Trek, other than the Voyager episode where they beam a torpedo onto the Borg ship.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
They on Stargate they would do that with Naquita bombs, and the little Asgard guy would be so upset they were using the beaming technology to do that.
Yep. Yeah, Thor was not happy.
I don't think it was Thor that was on the...
No, it was, wasn't it, they had Loki, but no, Loki was the one who switched out Jack with the younger version of himself.
Yeah. Who also played the kid in Insurrection.
That's right. Toman. How do I remember his name? Oh my God.
You're a nerd.
I know. All right. So I got these back ones all done. Let's go ahead and solder the chips for the front ones, and that should be good to go for this stream. And then I need to figure out what the hell to do with all these parts again, because I have none of the boxes that existed that held all this stuff. Okay. Nice. So you can see our holes here. Went it nice and easy. All right. So let's start with positioning just like that. One. Where are the chips? There they are. 2, 3, and 4. That's pretty much all the time we're going to have for today. So make sure they're running in sequence, although it doesn't really matter at this second. Okay. So where did my ruler go? There it is. So 2.5 millimeter or 2.5 centimeters. We'll give that.
Todd must be typing.
I am.
6. So let's do 3, 6, 3. Okay, nice and easy. So we're going to do 2 sequences of 3 centimeters and 1 sequence of 6 centimeters. So pull that off. Grab the Falcon away. God, I don't know what the hell to do with this thing now. Jeez Louise.
Jody says, so is this something that should have done at the beginning of the model?
Yes.
I would say the best time probably to do it would have been once you get all of the hull panels on.
Yep.
So you have the whole piece of the hull panel before you start adding anything else to it.
Yep. But it's me. And I had this decision, like I made this decision like when I was on my way back from Astoria. I was thinking about the model and like, what am I going to do? And so.
How can I make it more difficult, or how can I make more work for myself?
That's correct. That's correct. That is correct.
Because I don't have enough work to do.
Right? Like I don't have this new job that's taking up way more of my time and way more of my energy and everything like that. Okay. So got some new wire, which was nice. Had an Amazon credit, and so I bought 30 gauge spools with 200 feet of wire each. So that'll be nice. Okay. So let's go ahead and measure it out. We'll do 3. Perfect. Trimmer.
AK says Spock transported photons onto the ship and into darkness.
Oh, that's right.
Donnie says, yeah, okay, but those movies don't count.
I was just about to say. Different universe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't trust the JJ.
No. It's kind of sad that they tried to get that last movie up and then just never wound up happening.
I kind of consider them apocryphal.
Same. Like, actually, it's weird, but I read this theory that all of the original series movies, like 1 through 6, are also like in a different universe. And the argument that he made, like, kind of made a lot of sense, but I can't remember what it was now. But it was something kind of like, oh, yeah, I guess that could actually make a little bit of sense. So,
well, you could make the argument. Oh, here we go. You could make the argument, and this actually bodes well for Discovery and Strange New Worlds. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So you could make the argument that the events of Enterprise in the original series timeline never took place, or at least didn't take place the way that they did. And events were altered because the Enterprise E crew traveled back and had to change, had to adjust for the changes the Borg made.
That's right.
So if you say that the Enterprise E crew actually did make changes, that would allow, even for some visual canon, to be different in Discovery and Strange New Worlds.
That's right.
But and they could very easily retcon all that if they just even like had a mention of it or something in one of those shows.
Yep. Exactly.
And it would solve so many of their problems.
Well, they kind of did, in a way, in what was it? The episode Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow with Kirk and La'an. They kind of touched a little bit on that because, like,
yeah, but Khan is pre Enterprise, right?
Right, exactly. But so the history keeps changing. Like it's a way of like explaining why they're able to keep retouching canon and readjusting it, which kind of sucks. But it's just like, But yeah, it's an interesting concept and it's an interesting thought. It really is. Like,
I've kind of always thought that they should that somebody with Trek should just start a brand new universe.
Yep.
And the concept is, what would the Star Trek universe look like if it branched off from today instead of branching off from 1966?
Yeah.
Right? Because the Star Trek universe we know and love is a branch off of 1966 because all that history, the eugenics wars, the Millennium Gate, the everything.
Even the original story of Zephyr Cochrane.
Right, hasn't. So anything that has happened on screen in the timeline between 66 and now, never happened in our universe. It'd be interesting to see a Star Trek universe. How different would it be if everything was our history up until now, and then it branched off?
Right.
And they could do a whole different universe and explore that, and then they could do whatever they wanted to without messing with the original Star Trek timeline canon.
Yeah.
And I think people would. I think that's that's the way you would do a reboot. You don't go back and redo Kirk, Spock, McCoy.
No.
Kirk, Spock, McCoy don't even ever exist because
that's right, because they never had a chance to exist.
Instead.
Yep, exactly.
If only I was a showrunner.
I know.
I didn't want to interrupt, but I'm going to catch you up anyway. Let's see. Jody says, "How about every show's just in its own universe?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Donnie says, "Those wire strippers seem to work really good. Where'd you get them?"
Harbor Freight.
And Donnie says,
$5.
"You didn't flux."
I was eyeing up those wire cutters, but wire strippers, but we don't have Harbor Freight here, so.
I did flux. There's actually flux sitting on the pads here. They're pre-fluxed.
He pre-fluxed.
That's right. Yeah, this I love this thing. Again, it has the little cutter here on the bottom as well, and you can adjust how far back you want it to go. You can adjust the.
There's a million of them on Amazon Canada.
Yeah.
By the way. Yeah, there's a million.
Cool.
They're like $16. A whole bunch of them.
And I've been using it.
Every Chinese name you can make out of a Scrabble board, they have them.
That's right.
Vista Quick, VCE Link, WG. I mean, there's just a whole bunch. And they're magically all rated 4.4.
Weird. No way.
How in the world is that possible? So basically, do you want yellow and blue, or blue and black, or orange and black, or yellow and orange?
I'm seeing one that looks similar, and it's an orange and blue.
Type in quick wire stripper. They're called quick strips. So I just typed in quick wire stripper, and 4 of them are in the top row. So
right. There's one chip sequence done.
Okay.
I'm sure they're.
Ranging from 3381 all the way down to 1699.
There you go. And knowing is half the battle.
G.I. Joe. All right, there's 6.
Oh, I was going to tell you, by the way, Jordan, since you're building the 89 as well.
Yeah.
John Bassey made a new 3D printed barrel, detailed barrel for the machine guns. Yeah, with the holes already done and the ends got the slot in it and everything. So
Oh my God.
I might print a few.
Sweet.
And send you and Ian some.
Awesome.
You know, he just painted them, rubber black or NATO black or something like that, and give him a little dry brush. And
oh, you know what color Ian's painting them?
oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You can't not. Okay.
All right.
Ready for the next set?
I was doing something. What was I doing? Let's see. Donnie says, just hold the wire.
I'm doing that. I know.
Doug says he just typed in stripper. I bet his results were different. AK says, crisis on infinite treks. Jody says, every show is made by different people, each with their own ideas and ideals. Made in different times in different societies. I just enjoy each one for what it is. That's true.
That's right.
It's very true. Yeah.
Well, one of the, there's a lot of talk about Doctor Who right now because they canceled the Christmas episode and BBC's putting it out to tender. And there's a lot of talk about, well, maybe they should just reboot it and stuff like that. And I keep wanting to say, no, everybody is rebooting.
Yeah.
Properties, and the uniqueness of Doctor Who is they don't just regenerate the Doctor, but they regenerate the show as well.
Yeah, it's a whole new show every single time.
And the not rebooting and simply regenerating the show is an asset to it, not a problem, not a hindrance, not a deficit.
Right. Oh, I just almost boneheaded here. Crossed my wires.
Don't cross the streams.
That's right. Cross my data and my power.
Whew. Yeah, don't do that.
Yep, you'll find out quickly.
Dog and cats living together.
Mass chaos, mass hysteria.
I always think about the second one and Peter McNichol in his first big role and how creepy he is. He's like, Dana, how's the baby? You creep. Okay. I guess the question remains, do I count this model as finished? Even though I'm still working on it? Because I finished it?
It's not been put together all the way, hasn't it?
It has been, actually.
He was ready to display it and everything.
Yeah, It was ready to roll. Yeah. So.
Yeah, but even when you put it together, you weren't done.
No, you're never done.
And you weren't done. You weren't done. You even said yourself, you're like, well, after Wonderfest, I'll tear it apart and we'll get all the rest of this, everything else you wanted to do to it. You just ran out of time. That's all.
Yep, exactly.
I don't know if models are ever truly done. I think they're just abandoned.
or you are done with the model.
That's more likely.
All right, holding the wire is much better, much easier.
I feel like the longer you look at the model, no matter what it is, you're going to find something that you want to do on it.
Exactly.
And
or something you wish you would have done before you glued it all together.
which is this, what's happening to me right now.
Yeah, but
All right.
yours at least you could take it apart without destroying it.
It's very true. All right, so we got one wire set. I think I might have time to put together another one real quick because they're going to be the same spacing. Let's do that. So I just need one more 3mm section. 3
Yeah,
centimeters.
Don even called it out. He says, "I think you crossed some wires."
Thank you. Yeah, it's the old adage, don't do important stuff on stream. But I tend to do very important stuff on stream constantly.
Oh, you know when I'm taking pictures, like we'll be on our group streams or something, and I'm building something, and I'm taking pictures. Do you know how many times I've forgotten to take some pictures because I'm getting distracted by the conversation or something, and I forget to take a picture, and then I'm going to write the articles, and I'm like, how come I don't have a picture of that? And then I got to go back, take it apart, hopefully that I didn't glue something, take it apart, and try to get a picture of it. I had to reassemble it. It's a whole thing.
God. Oh no.
Jody says if it turns out sweet, you can call it sweetish.
Oh God. Do 4 more of these, and then I'll get the rest of them all wired up in between streams. Next week when I come back, we're gonna assemble the runabout and get ready for paint.
Silly question for you.
Mm-hmm.
You've been paying attention to the direction of these, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. That's not a silly question with me. I appreciate that. Yes. So
I'm always double checking that I've
made
sure I've been going in the right direction.
So
did you see him look down and double check that he actually did?
I would be doing exactly the same thing.
Yep. So if you see on each one of the chips, they have an arrow. That's going to be the direction that the data flows. So you want to make sure you're following that. I did 100% take a look like, oh God. All right, I've got 4 more of these. So those soldered up and we'll call it a day. And I'm not going to be soldering any ends onto these because it's all going to be done. Each side is going to be done in a sequence because I wanted to be able to basically do like a landing display. So we'll get into that with the programming. I've got that programmed already, which is kind of cool. So it's nice being able to know how to program an Arduino, honestly.
Does it just open up a whole world of possibilities?
It really does. Yeah. And like stuff that like doesn't immediately isn't like I can't figure it out, then you just go to like ChatGPT or there's what's that AI that I've been using
Claude?
That's good for writing code? What's that?
Claude.
Yes. Fantastic for writing code. What I do is I plug in the Arduino code and then I'll ask it like, hey, is this good? And then it'll tell me, nope, you need to add this, fix this, yada, yada, yada. It's really nice.
It doesn't ever go, God, you're a terrible programmer.
One time it was like, that doesn't work and can't work. Will never work. It was basically in so many words like, yeah.
You have brought shame to your household.
Mm-hmm. That's right. That's right.
I had to do a basically like a proposal at a board meeting tonight, and I didn't have much time to put the paperwork for it together because the person I was working with that was getting that sent it to the wrong person, and so I didn't get the outline, the rough outline, till today. So it's like, okay, Claude's writing Claude is designing my proposal handout here.
Actually put where I shouldn't have. So. All right.
Huge time saver, taking some of the time-consuming work out of the equation.
Yeah, I mean that's there's a place for AI and it's stuff like that. Like I feel like, but it's like AI doesn't have a place in the arts, I believe, unless it's writing magical songs about lacquer in the room going blacker.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Careful, it's going to be stuck in my head.
it is.
See you later,
It
Donnie. Donnie's got
later,
to run.
Donnie.
Night, Donnie.
It always gets stuck in my head. I like it's like one of my favorite shower songs.
Hey, when I popped in last week, you were listening to it.
I was, yes. It's a good tune. All right, 5-volt data.
Just be careful that you don't accidentally use a 5-volt lure.
Right, brother. Actually, just finished watching season 3 of Picard again.
Is it as good as you remember?
Better.
I kind of want to watch it again too.
It's oh my god. Like I honestly found that I really enjoyed Geordi in this season. He's really good. Like LeVar Burton really kind of when he's the only person that's like, no, we're not doing this. No. No, you're not stealing a ship. No. Like I love that. And Troy was barely in the season. It was great. Apparently she was super upset about that, but no one else was. So
yeah, nobody. I don't miss her at all. It's like every episode that it was her and Barkley, I wanted to kill myself.
Oh, Voyager?
No.
Oh god.
Oh god, it was so bad.
I do have to say though that her work in Picard, I think, was some of the best work she's done as Troy.
Agreed, especially in the first season. Like that,
Yeah.
the episode that they were in the first season was really good.
Yeah, I thought that it's probably just a matter of time and growth and stuff, but I think that she did the best that she's ever done in Picard.
I wonder if she leaned into the alcoholic wife mode.
Yes. I watched the first season of Reacher.
Oh, so good.
Pretty good, man. I was really surprised at that, actually.
Oh, it's very good.
I can't wait to get into the second season. And I've been watching, started watching Game of Thrones again.
I started the first episode for Rebecca, and she looked at me like, I'm not watching this.
First episode's kind of a tough one.
Well, if you can get to the end of it, it's kind of like, oh, a little hanger. She's like, why are these people in the snow? You know.
Oh yeah, she doesn't do the snow.
Yeah, she's just like, what?
Are they doing this on purpose?
Mm-hmm.
Why? Why do they do that? All right.
I think we need a Picard prequel series or movie or something with Michael Dorn as Captain Worf.
Oh, did you hear us talking about it? What was it last week? And we said that they should make a whole series just on the Klingon Empire.
Well, you and I had talked about that before. Yeah.
Yeah, Dorn can be a part of it.
Specifically, the whole. Well, we need to find out why.
Where is
they
the
obviously can't use the Enterprise E.
That's right.
Yeah. But there's like a whole thing they could do about it. You know what I mean? Like the birth and everything about the separate. All of it. And you could do the same thing we were talking about how the Vulcans and the Romulans split up and show that story, and it's a whole thing. Here, just for fun, we're gonna play this in the background.
Nice.
We'll talk over it, but since it's a soldering song.
It is a soldering song. That's
yeah.
Correct. Right. There's a couple more here.
Joe Jordan's gonna sing it.
No. Although I've been, I ran it through a tab generator.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna learn how to play a couple parts for the music
Yeah?
video. Yep. The solo is no.
You know, Suno has a sister company now that does music videos.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
Can you imagine? Send this over to it.
Dude. It would probably even be easier than what I'm thinking about doing.
Live performance at Wonderfest.
Oh, there you go. you do the lead guitar and Jody plays the bass. I'll play the drums.
I mean, hey.
Any synth in it?
Oh, you want to play the piano?
Well, there's no piano in it, but
There could be a synth, like a keyboard. I think it had like 18 instruments when I stemmed it out.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, there's two sets of vocals and drums and bass and all sorts of stuff.
Oh, so it had 18 tracks.
18 tracks, yeah.
Yeah. Micro song. I love this line.
does Jordan have the pipes to sing it?
Sure.
I do, but
You put enough tequila in them.
it's true. All right. The first two sequences are all put together.
Look at you go.
Nice. And we just got two more to put together, and I'll take care of that, like I said, in between streams. So, all right. Now I get to figure out what the hell to do with all this stuff. I don't know.
So Jordan, when you get those lens caps,
Yeah.
all I did was I put on a board. I just put upside down tape, so sticky side up.
Yeah.
Laid them out. Well, I drilled the holes first, then I laid them out, and I just primed them with white.
Oh yeah.
And covered them with black after.
Perfect. Yeah, and I picked those up. I got 2mm fiber and that for like $17. So it's not too bad.
Yeah.
Not too bad at all. So that's great. That's a great tip. Like it's gonna be good. Like, because where I was trying to drill out there, like that wouldn't have worked. Actually, none of what I was trying to do would have worked. So, yeah.
In some of those tight areas, if you're very, very careful, you can actually bend the fiber to get it in if you have to.
Yeah.
If you don't need to, don't. But if you absolutely have to, just be
gentle about it. Yeah, what I found too is like use a little bit of heat. So if you're gonna try to do a bend, you want to kind of like use a little bit of heat and kind of gently kind of help curve it around, because like the Star Destroyer was 1,500 strands of fiber. Remember?
Oh.
Is that all?
Like that's why I'm like fiber. I don't know. Like I hear the word fiber optic and I'm just like my butt goes whoop.
Yeah, he cramps up a little bit.
I was thinking about that model today, and like, what was Green Strawberry thinking? Like, I had to figure it out, and it took. There was 2 streams where Todd and I, and I think you, Andrew, and several others were like, we couldn't figure out how to get that stupid board to work. And then just one random night, I was able to get it to work, and works great. But I would never, ever, ever do that with fiber. Like I would just put cobs in there. You just drill out the holes and then put cobs back behind, and it'll just illuminate through the holes. So much easier. Like I don't know. Like the model turned out great. Like the Star Destroyer did turn out great. The base turned out great. I'll have to bring it down one of these days. I still need to do a little bit of work on it. Actually, I need to replace the touchpad. I can't get the touchpad to work with the base that I created. So I have picked up a couple weeks ago. Picked up a bunch of these little single like momentary push buttons, little buttons.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm just going to use one of those because it's just a momentary push. And that's the thing that they didn't say in the set is like you press the button, like you press the thing, and they don't tell you that you need to change that you needed to change the touchpad setting from permanently switched from high-low to just a momentary, and you had to bypass something. It was stupid annoying. So
No, because we realized it needed to be momentary instead of latching. It was a whole thing.
Yep, it was a whole thing, and they don't even offer it anymore. Like,
I wonder why.
Shocker.
Yeah, shocker.
Let me catch up on chat real quick. Let's see. Reacher, Ken says Reacher is good. Yeah, Jody agrees. Yeah. Reacher is good. Is good. Jody says Banshee. Oh, bass. He'll play the bass. Okay, good. Ken says great show. Thanks for entertaining us. Take care and have a great night.
And Ken, let's chat. A great episode that you released the other day, by the way, on the Reliance. So I'm looking forward to getting that going.
Yeah, where's yours?
We didn't Ken's is out here. He's on like episode 43. I'm on like episode 24. So it's sitting right there. Yeah. So it's sitting right there in a pile ready to go. The hard part for that was, am I going to be able to program the Arduino? And so now that I know how to do that and I have an extra Arduino, that's going to require a lot of power. So I'm going to need to use a lot of MOSFETs with that one. And then we also have the Grissom coming up here as well, too. So I'm actually getting some Star Trek ships. I'm actually looking forward to that. I'm actually looking forward to having.
Have you released episode 24 yet, or is 24 the one that you're going to be working on?
I released episode 24. It'll be 25. It'll be 25. Yeah.
Because you should have introduced that episode by saying, the following takes place between 7 a.m. and 8 a.m. on the morning of the California presidential primary. Events occur in real time.
First season by 24, by the way, was fantastic. And the fourth season with the dude who played the Mummy in the Mummy movies. So good. There was just one crisis after another in that season. The problem with 24, and before we go, I'll just say this:
is when does Jack go to the washroom?
When does he eat? When does he go to the restroom? And are you going to stop martyring yourself? Like, you don't need to be a martyr at the end of every single season. It just kind of gets a little old. So I like when they introduced the new guy in the final season, but then we only got the one season with that one guy. So yeah, I love that show. I have it all. He's getting ready to close up the Moon Hall. And
Slacker.
He's almost done. But yeah, I gotta get more. I will have an episode out at some point this week. I don't know what it's going to be, but I'll have an episode. I got a few in the queue, so it's whatever is going to be quick and easy to release. And then, of course, tomorrow night, HTM will be streaming at 9 Eastern. And then Andrew will be streaming at 9 Eastern on Saturday, Canadian Starships. And then is Jody following you on Saturday this week?
I think he is. I'm not entirely sure, though.
See,
but Jody's in the chat. He can let us know.
Yeah, there it is. So scroll along the bottom down there. I actually really like the ticker. There is our schedule. Otherwise,
I don't have Jody on there.
Oh, yeah. Well, Jody will be around. And Jody, if you're in the chat, make sure you mention if you're going to be streaming. But yeah, otherwise, that's pretty much what I got today. I'll be back next week with the runabout. We're going to go ahead and get it buttoned up and ready for paint, and then we'll be coming back. I'm going to alternate back and forth between the runabout and the Falcon every other week until both of these are done. Once that's done, it's going to be time for the 420 scale Defiant. I'm really looking forward to that build. I'm kind of like antsy to start something new. I haven't started a new model outside of Partworks in almost 2 years. So I'm really looking forward to building something new and kind of getting that going. And the Defiant is a fairly easy build. It's the paint that's really kind of the star of the show on that. So yeah, that's what I've got. Todd and Andrew, thank you so much for producing and for the tips. I don't like to spend money, but the money that Andrew had me spend tonight was actually very worthwhile.
Sorry, I
That's it.
didn't leave the tips and tricks down below.
Hey, tips and tricks can also be in the stream. Hey, right?
He's your Chase.
He is, absolutely. But it's actually a great tip. And of course, I did actually get this entire thing ripped apart. And so now I got to figure out what to do with it, which is going to be pretty cool. So I'll try. Last week I got home and I was just dead. I went to sleep. Todd texted me at like 11. Then like 11:30, he's like, too late. So yeah, I think I was asleep at like 9:45. So if I'm awake, I'll definitely pop into the stream tomorrow night. But otherwise, I hope you guys all have a wonderful stream sessions this weekend. I'm going to be working and flipping some burgers. So there it is. I know that there was a million things y'all could have done tonight. Instead, you spent 2 hours and 11 minutes with me watching me disassemble a model that I built over the course of the last 3 years. And I think that's pretty damn cool. You guys have any questions or comments, tips, tricks, please leave them down below. Like to support the channel, please like and subscribe. And my friends, until we see each other again, I hope you all have a wonderful evening in this beautiful world where we happen to be. And just remember to always live long with the Force and prosper
with the dark side.
With the dark side. I don't know.
No.
It's true.